Well, hello, my name's Thomas Montgomery with IIMFL and Smart Money Alliance, and we want to heartfully thank you for enrolling in the Access to Capital program. It'll be our pleasure to assist you over the next 4 weeks in getting your loan package put together, and the purpose of this brief video is to get you onboarded properly. So there are some promises and commitments that we've made to each other, and I'm just going to summarize those. Those are fully stated in the terms and conditions, the agreement that you entered into when you enrolled. But what we've done is we've promised to help you obtain a minimum, not a maximum, at least $100,000 to start or grow a business, and there's no upfront cost for enrolling in the Access to Capital program. So that's at its synopsis what we've promised to do and what we will do without doubt. Now there's a couple of key important elements of what you've promised to do in the terms and conditions when you enroll. You agreed to actively participate, and that's really important, right? Because if we're not, even though we are a 501c3 nonprofit, it takes funds to operate an organization. And so by you paying nothing up front, we are only paid based upon the results of helping you raise the capital. So we're both very motivated. But if you don't participate, then we won't be successful in raising that capital. So that would be bad. So you need to actively participate. And then secondly, if you remember, you promised to submit a $2,500 refundable deposit. Just like if you and I went to go lease a 2-bedroom apartment. Normally you have a deposit, and then as long as you meet all the criteria of the lease, we clean it up when we move out in 12 months, then we get the rental deposit back. Well, here in our case, you get the $2,500 refundable deposit back after you've raised at least $100,000 of capital. So it is refundable. And better yet, you don't pay for it up front. It's actually deferred. So we don't collect that until after the first capital raise, which is outstanding. Now, with the first tranche of capital, and that's a little bit of jargon, FTF, we call it first tranche of financing. Let's just say it's the first funding that you get. You have already been offered a 0% loan. And that's outstanding, right? You can't beat 0% money. That's essentially what they would call free money, because while you have to pay the principal back, you have no interest expense. So it's a 0% loan. And we've already sent you a 1-page simple application to complete via DocuSign. And you'll get a reminder of it each day. So all you do is you fill that out, and then your $2,500 initial tranche of financing is funded. It's very important that you go ahead and complete that today. We need to get that out of the way because you've promised to actively participate. You've promised to submit the $2,500 refundable deposit, which is funded out of this loan. And then also, this allows us to fulfill our promise of helping you raise at least $100,000. Now, sometimes people say, well, I don't want that 0% loan, which is an interesting decision because, again, it was 0% interest. You can't really beat that from a cost of capital perspective. But regardless, that is your option. And then as stated in the agreement, then you would need to go ahead and pay that out of pocket. And that's not the design, right? We just said that our program has no upfront cost, and it does have a refundable deposit that is funded after the first capital raise. But if you reject the 0% loan, which is unusual, but if you choose to not take the 0% loan, which does not have any hard inquiries, it doesn't affect your credit, doesn't affect your debt to income, then you can go ahead and pay that $2,500 out of pocket if you wish. That's not our request, but that is your option. Doing neither of those is kind of getting off to a bad start, because now you're breaking your promise. You're not accepting the first round of capital, which is at 0%. Who could complain about that? You're not paying the deferred refundable deposit. And so now you're keeping us from doing what we need to do to fulfill ours. And so you'd be breaching the agreement. We don't want that. Now, once you submit the refundable deposit, we're going to help you develop your loan package. I worked for the SBA up until July 5th, 1999. And one of the things I learned by working for the Small Business Administration through a local SBDC office is that having a loan package is crucial for small businesses to be able to get funding. Well, the loan package includes, among other things, a business plan. And you might say, well, I've already got that all figured out. Well, great. If you have it, that's fine. But we need to make sure that it's lender ready, because whomever is going to be loaning you 100,000, 250,000, multiple millions of dollars, whatever it is that you want, you qualify for, they need to see all this in writing because they don't know what's in your head. So the business plan is usually good for us internally to kind of vet through who we are, what we're going to do, who our customers are, how much money we're going to make, how much money we're going to spend, what we're going to spend it on and such. So it's good both internally for us to flush through our business ideas. And then it's also important externally for the lender to know, okay, I feel comfortable with extending these funds to this person, to this organization. Also, I just want to mention, we really got our start in building business credit. We love to separate business funding from personal funding, business credit from personal credit whenever possible. So part of our curriculum, part of what we do is helping you build your Dun & Bradstreet Paydex score and your Experian Business IntelliScore and so forth. Now, what's really interesting is if you follow this, we're really doing all this for you for free, because while there is a refundable deposit, it's refundable, right? So with that being said, you're getting probably what would be a $5,000 to $10,000 value for free, because while there is a deposit, the deposit is refunded once you've reached at least a $100,000 capital raise. The last thing I wanted to share with you is that we're growing and we're looking for more affiliate partners. It doesn't cost anything to be an affiliate partner. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to buy anything, none of that nonsense. And there's no selling involved. All you simply do is just help us pre-qualify others to see if they would benefit and qualify for a minimum of $100,000 through the grant subsidized program. You'll find a great number of resources on our website on the career page, if I can highlight that properly. And so I encourage you to review that. And there's a gray box at the top of the career page that will allow you to get signed up as an affiliate partner. We're not MLM or network marketing, but we do pay override commissions. And so frankly, if you knew of others that might be connected or willing to go out and connect with small business owners, help them see if they pre-qualify for the $100,000, you would get overrides. So whomever brings a client into our grant subsidized program, they earn a minimum of $2,000, and you'll see that there on the website. And then if you bring someone in that does that, the override, kind of the management override, is a minimum of $1,000. So it's not get rich quick. It's not anything crazy like that. But for a lot of early stage small businesses, an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a week can really help them. So with all that being said, let's summarize. Welcome aboard. Thank you for enrolling in the Access to Capital program. We are committed to you. We are committed contractually to helping you raise at least $100,000, and we're committed to your happiness and satisfaction with the process. You've promised to do a couple things. You've promised to actively participate. You've promised to submit the $2,500 refundable deposit that is deferred until after the first capital raise. Well, congratulations. Your first capital raise has already been extended to you, a 0% loan. You have the application via DocuSign. Please go ahead and get that completed today so we can progress. If for some reason you don't like a 0% loan, you can pay for that deposit out of pocket. It's not the intention, but that's your option. But doing neither of those two is not an option. Once the deposit is submitted, we'll get to working on everything. We'll build out your loan package, which includes business plan, financial projections. It's a $5,000 to $10,000 value that you're getting for free. And we're also going to help you build out your business credit profile. Again, the refundable deposit is fully refundable. So with that being said, please go ahead, look in your email for the DocuSign, get that completed, that simple one-page application, and we'll do great things together. Thank you so much. And again, I appreciate the opportunity to work with you.